What's up? It's your boy GTO. Recently, news came out that Mob James, who is from Compton, he used to be associated with Mob Piru. And the reason why I say he used to be associated with Mob Piru is because a few years back, he denounced the gang and stated that he didn't want anything to do with it. Me going back, looking at a few interviews, listening to the things that he said in regards to his former gang affiliation, as well as his brother that was killed by fellow gang members, I kind of feel like he did snitch. Reason why I'm saying that is because even looking at him trying to defend himself with the allegations, he really doesn't say he didn't do it. He just says that you won't find my name on any paperwork.
I was a straight fucking gangbanger. You know, I was Mob James. I was a blood. You know what I'm saying? And I was proud to be that. I was proud to be that. But, you know, they took that from me. They took me from loving everything. I disrespected my mother. I disrespected my sisters. I disrespected everybody that was against my gang, my hood, my homies. I disrespected all of that at one time because I really believed in the hood. And then, you know, my brother get killed. And this is how they throw salt on shit. My brother get killed by the homies. My homies took that from me. So I don't owe you niggas no more loyalty. I don't owe you niggas no respect. I don't owe you niggas shit.
And we'll get into that as well, because when it comes to the paperwork, the person that he snitched on took a deal, which means that he never had to take the stand or anything else like that. Name didn't have to be revealed. He took a plea deal. Everything was done with. But recently, the paperwork came out. Also, pictures came out, even though some say that's not Mob James. But recently, the person that he told on has come forward and said that he did, in fact, tell on him.
Mob James was at that time. Mob James went bad. He ended up telling. He a rat too.
Check your text.
Like what? Like
Right.
what? Like
Yeah,
what
he told on FG now from across Atlantic. Documented paperwork, real shit, right? So, but at that time, Mob James was a gangster, right? So it's like he wasn't those dudes, you know what I mean? So the money, they ain't just come around to come around. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, when it comes down to paperwork and things like that, you know, even if it doesn't mention the name, you can see times, dates, specific transactions, because this was in regards to a drug transaction. So the gentleman that was snitched on allegedly by Mob James has come forward and said that it was him. So over the years, you know, going back to, you know, over the years, going back to when gangsters first came onto the scene, there's always been, let me pause for a second. We've always heard about gangsters, street cats telling. And most of the time, you know, people say that's a bad thing, but a lot of times we see that it gets pushed under the rug. And then when it comes to that, you know, we can go into what Troy Ave said, streets are a myth. And when you really think about everything, that really is the case, because you have people telling on other people to benefit themselves. You know, there's supposed to be a specific code that, you know, anybody in the street life lives by. But time and time again, people have gone on to tell on people they grew up with, people that they've done business with, people that they put in work with, just to save themselves. And it goes back to the street mentality in general. You know, it's a cutthroat world. And that's how we have to really look at it. Not saying that everybody will become a snitch or won't keep the street code when it comes down to it, because people have done that. But what's really alarming is some of these people that have been in, you know, high profile in the streets. I should say that. Some of these individuals, high profile in the streets,